Greta Thunberg, climate activist, teenager, and also all-out lobbyist and highly exaggerating the whole situation.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here.
In the parking lot, they say an armed bystander.
That's so cool. Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome to Shirk Media. How's it going, guys? And we're talking about Greta Thunberg, which I don't know if I pronounced it the right way. I'm not Swedish, so, I can't, but, and I completely understand she's a 16-year-old child. I'm not going to make fun of her too much, but she has an opinion, and I have a right to criticize it, and I think she's highly exaggerating the whole situation. And clearly, I'm not the only one saying this. Even climate scientists say that climate change and the science behind it, lobbyists and politicians are highly exaggerating the situation. And hint, hint, Greta Thunberg, she's a lobbyist. Yeah. We do have a good, efficient technology on our grasp. It's called nuclear energy. It's better than the other green energy that basically is not as self-efficient compared to any other energy. Green and solar is not as good. It won't work in bigger cities like New York City or California. And nuclear energy is very renewable and actually is more better than the environment, and that will actually help out with carbon emissions. But you tell Greta Thunberg that, or AOC, or Al Gore, they will throw a hissy fit and actually argue against you and say, no, it's not. It is. It's a renewable energy, but it seems kind of strange. The same companies that supports these climate activism is pretty close businesses with China companies. And the same China companies are Yahweh, and China is known for polluting the earth. Isn't that kind of strange? They are connected to each other, so one way of forming the other. And India causes more pollution onto their environment more than anything else. But why is Greta Thunberg not even mentioning China or India, but always trying to, punish Western civilization? I kind of wonder why.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean.
Yes, I definitely agree with you, Greta. I think you should be at school. I think you should be on the other side of the world of Sweden. I really think that basically you are clearly don't know what you're talking about, because while we're going to take a word from a teenager instead of a scientist that is not controlled by lobbyists, but why? Why do we need to listen to Al Gore or AOC? AOC said the end of the world is going to be in 12 years. And of course, she claims that was a joke.
Yet, you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. And yet, I'm one of the lucky ones.
Greta, I don't take advice from 16-year-old kids. I don't take advice from them. Why? I'm not going to you and asking you about this.
People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Not collapsing, ecosystems are not falling apart, and if you want to fix the problem, you might need some economic and some money to fund these programs to help out, or at least have giving some tax cuts to green energy companies to order to finance and fix the problem of greenhouse emissions. But of course, you're a teenager, the concept of money is not even there. You know what I'm saying? And for all you guys, how dare I argue and debate a 16-year-old mentally Asperger's handicapped teenager? How dare I? Oh, you have no room to talk. Nick Sandman, Covenant Catholic, how you guys attack those, those teenagers and the false accusations. And then when I posted up a video up on Facebook of the whole situation between the Covenant Catholic kids and then the black Israelites, which the mainstream media simply ignores. But of course, I know where they stand at, because the black Israelites are a bunch of homophobic, racist, hate mongers, and I know where you stand at, mainstream media. I understand you support me getting married, but you support them hating and being homophobic. I see where you're from. I know what you're talking about. I know what you support. Okay. These people are panicking, throwing a hissy fit, and they act like it's the end of the world. Clearly, it's not. Yes, climate change is real. Yes, global warming is a real thing, and yes, we need to fix the environment. But the world is not going to end in 12 years. I mean, all this stuff can be very reversible. I don't rely on the government to make those decisions for me. I don't rely on the government to fix the situation, because the government, have they done anything right recently? No! They have not done anything right recently. The government fails all the time because there's no incentive of doing something right. They waste more of our money for BS and bullcrap. Look at the VA. The VA. Yeah, seriously. For all you guys want to protest, demand the government to do something, because clearly they're not going to do that, you guys litter more than anybody else. In these protests, like pictures like here, you guys litter. Not only that, twerking is not going to save the environment.
Might be the blinker sound accidentally serving as the background music. It's not just some random person popping it. He is part of Work for Peace, which is an LGBTQ dance troupe. They tweeted him yesterday and wrote, "Work for Peace out here shutting down DC for climate justice." Stop.
All these stupid protesters protesting, demand the government to do something. Guess who's actually really doing things for the environment? Who's really helping the environment out? Real liberals, real conservatives, some Trump supporters, and some centrists are actually going out there and picking up trash off the ground and the recycling. What are you protesting? What are your protesters doing? Littering and twerking. How's that going to fix the problem?
Well, new at 5, a conservative activist leads a group of volunteers in cleaning up a West Baltimore neighborhood. Armed with gloves and trash bags, dozens gathered this morning along North Fulton Avenue to pick up garbage and pull weeds. Now, this comes nearly a week after the president tweeted calling Baltimore disgusting, filthy, and rat-infested. A Trump supporter organized this cleanup event. He says this has nothing to do with the president. It is about people helping out each other.
Fix the problem with climate change and all these other things, regardless of what you believe in, the best way you could do it is not involving the government, because the government relying stuff on the government does not help the situation out, because obviously the government, they're not reliable. They've never been reliable. They have been a failure through centuries. Every time the government has implicated some kind of form of anything, it never gets achieved. If you really want to help the environment, recycle, plant trees, pick up trash, and it relies on, as individual people, us. Okay? Our solutions is with your own hands. You can't control everybody. You can only control yourself. So why, if you live in the Lexington, Kentucky area, I am trying to organize, if you want to contact me, I'm trying to organize a trash cleanup, and I'm going to try to help out local communities, and because I need to give back to the community, man. I sound like a hypocrite when I'm just preaching about stuff. I need to do action instead of making videos. Also, I'm going to try to raise some money up so I could feed some homeless people and give back to the community. I'm actually going to take a couple $100s out of my paycheck to buy some food for the local homeless shelter. So you guys have a fantastic one. You guys have a good one. You guys have a fantastic one. I am out of here. Thank you very much for watching.